Hi everybody, in this video I'm talking about the Astro PlayStation controller, the DualSense PlayStation 5 controller. Basically I was confused like many others. I mean, do the eyes animated? These are LED lights or something, as we've seen in the trailer? Well, I can't say for sure, but let's take a look at the official blog. Alright, so if you go to the official PlayStation blog, and this is probably the most important thing, if you play it, you can actually see if the bottom I'm going to pause now. Alright, it says dramatization, no actual controller, not actual controller. So again, basically what you see here is all animated just for the sake of get you excited about that. But then they get into the controller view, and then you just see just the two eyes basically. So it seemed like it's not going to be any animated or anything. It's just made like that in the video. I wish it was like that. It would be something amazing. However, they did mention, by the way, in the design, you know, signature blue accent on the handles and buttons, carved in sci-fi lines, as well as trademark playful pair of eyes on touchpad. Now, if it was animated and was LED lights or something, don't you think they would have mentioned that? I mean, Sony marketing, come on. It was like probably the first thing they marketed in the video and in the blog, right? I mean, come on. This would be something insane, but it's not seems to be the case. But they had mentioned, but we have increased the number of textures you can feel through the controller. Actually, that can be a bit, you can interpret it in two ways, like they increase the numbers of textures you can feel through the controller in the game or in the controller, right? It's also a bit confusing. So basically what I think it will be, again, this is nothing confirmed, just guessing here, it's just going to be a PlayStation 5 DualSense controller with a design which is static, and that's about it. It's going to be the same controller as the other one. That's what I think it will be. So I'm not saying there's nothing really bad about the controller. It's amazing. It will be the best controller to play with us from the PlayStation 5, especially if they're two connected. Nonetheless, when you think about it, if there was, and again, it might be, but I don't think so, the eyes being animated, that would be something super special. I mean, imagine, people say it will have impact in battery. Who cares? When you buy it and you're going to connect it to a cable and use it and charge it, I don't care if it's going to be something special to play Astro game, and then I'm going to use my other controller or something, right? And there would be something. And if there was something in the game that can be connected based on the emotions of the character and you can actually see it in the controller, it would be something more amazing. This is like will be the ultimate controller, because again, the game is so animated and fun, and again, all the things with the controller are so used so heavily, and they will be used so heavily, same as of course, the original one with the DualSense controller. So there's nothing more. If you can add even more type of augmentation on the controller, that can have some connection with what actually happening in the game. So again, this is why I think if something like that existed, people would just buy it, even pay twice the price just to have something like that really increase. But at the same time, think about those who cannot get it and be left out and having really amazing extra experience with this augmentation if there actually existed with the controller. So it feels like you're really missing out on something extra for the game. So, I mean, you need to think about that as well. But because of the simplicity and the fun and all the other features and how the controller connects with the game, it would be amazing if such features existed. Nonetheless, that's my thoughts. What are you thinking? Again, keep in mind, I have no idea what the controller will be like. All we know is what on the PlayStation blog, what I read. I have no idea if it's going to be animated or not or whatever. I'm just saying, it seemed to me that it's not going to be like that. And if it's not, by the way, and other things that I mentioned, we kind of miss opportunity to create really something special. That's my thoughts. Waiting for your opinions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.